The ATMs let you deposit cash, which gets converted into cryptocurrency like Bitcoin. It can go into your own crypto wallet or be sent to someone else. In the second part of our series, we'll tell you about the companies operating the machines. It says on average, he'd speak with 6 to 7 fraud victims a day.
Basically breaking the worst news possible to someone, especially if it's like a self-reported scam and they're just grasping for the hope that we can refund it or return the money, and you have to be the one to say no.
Without these scam victims, these victimization, these companies wouldn't survive. These Bitcoin ATMs wouldn't exist. Problem is that these operators make way too much money.
The companies make money off their fees, which are significantly higher than your average crypto trading platform. For example, if I bought $100 in Bitcoin using a mainstream online exchange, it would take between $2 to $3 in fees, compared to the top crypto ATM companies in Canada, which would take around $18 to $24.
I think if anyone that knows what they're doing and likes to invest and buy Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies, they're probably not going to do it through an ATM that has really high fees and a big spread.
So who is using these machines? The former employees and companies tell us people who want speed, accessibility, convenience, and privacy. Maybe they want to send money across the world, or they want to invest in crypto without being tied to a centralized bank or exchange. Cryptocurrency ATMs are registered in the same way currency exchanges are, for example. So they have to follow the same regulations. Some of those include having to report suspicious transactions or requiring ID and a phone number for transactions over $1,000. But fraudsters can bypass those measures by coaching their victims. Often they supply victims with several phone numbers to carry out multiple deposits, which then go undetected as fraudulent transactions.
Maybe you think it's all a scam, am I right?
Maybe I was a little bit naive, but this really could happen to anybody, and these guys are professionals.
For weeks, Andrew Thompson thought he was investing in crypto with a legitimate company. He was assigned a mentor and could see his trades in real time online.
He did a really good job up front of fostering a relationship with me and ensuring that I was comfortable.
He was directed to put $15,000 into a crypto ATM.
So I had his guidance, I had an AirPod in, and I had him kind of feeding me the information as I was doing it.
There are more than 30 crypto ATM companies operating around 3,600 machines in Canada. The top 6 operators make up 3/4 of the business in the country, according to website Coin ATM Radar, which maps out the machines. Each operator has different fraud prevention methods, some more stringent than others. So we reached out to the top companies. Only 3 of them responded. They said they don't or don't want to profit from fraud, that fraudulent transactions don't make up a significant part of their traffic, and that they have measures in place to prevent fraud on top of what's already required. Only one company agreed to an interview, Hodl Digital Services. Beforehand, I went to check out one of their machines. And when I got there, they already knew that.
Here we see 3 customers pending review.
Oh, I'm one of them. That's because when the machine asked if I was being directed by someone to use it, I clicked yes.
This is a hard flag. They're not allowed to proceed. They cannot put money in the machine. So what we do is we call you up and we say, Ms. King, you're trying to use a machine, there's an issue, can we talk about it? And most of the time, we don't allow you to proceed because you're obviously the victim of a scam. This guy here, okay, so his transaction is still outstanding from yesterday. We tried to contact him. He did not answer the phone. An older gentleman.
So you can see how much he...
Yes, so he put 20,000 in the... But because it's such a large transaction, we stop it, okay? The vast majority of the transactions on our machines are under $1,000. And we don't think that scammers and money launderers are gonna waste their money, their time just focusing on, sending $500 here, $50 here. Yeah.
Do you have any concern over how much revenue you might end up getting indirectly through fraudulent transactions?
I don't want to get any through fraudulent transactions.
In fact, he says when fraudulent transactions are identified, Hodl gives victims all their money back.
We're not in this business to facilitate fraud, and none of the operators are.
As for the other operators, CoinFlip and Bitcoin Depot responded. CoinFlip, the sixth largest in Canada, answered our questions in an email saying it holds itself to the highest standards of compliance and that its rates of fraud are less than traditional financial institutions, but didn't say what those rates are. CoinFlip never wants to profit from honest people being duped by bad actors. So we refund transaction fees to victims in instances of fraud, a spokesperson said in part. Bitcoin Depot, the third largest, sent us a statement saying its scam prevention includes ID verification, transaction monitoring, warnings, live customer support, and helping with police investigations. A spokesperson said in part, like banks and financial service providers, our industry faces scams, but Bitcoin Depot does not profit from them. Our business is built on legitimate, everyday users making small transactions, often around $200. Honey Badger, Local Coin, and Fast BTC ATM did not respond to our multiple requests for an interview or our questions. In the third and final part of our series, Feeding Fraud, the Crypto ATM Problem, we look at how some say Canada is falling behind when it comes to combating fraud flowing through this industry.